There you go.
Brought to you in part by Alpine Toyota.
What's going on, guys? Today we are back, and today we are out for yet another beautiful day in Moab, Utah. As you can see behind me, this is Poison Spider Mesa. I'm out here with Justin and his...
That's me, this guy. We
Toyota
got the old 80 Toyota here.
And yeah, we're gonna go try and keep up with some Jeeps here at the Easter Jeep Safari.
Just because it happens to be Easter Jeep Safari, that does not mean all you will see out on the trail is Jeeps. In fact, one of my favorite parts of even being in Moab is the huge variety of off-road machines that you will see. Although one major downside to coming down during Easter Jeep Safari is the traffic jams and roadblocks. And it didn't become long before I was actually responsible for holding up traffic due to attempting the hard line on one of the first corners. And I didn't realize it at the time, but the reason I was having difficulty on this obstacle is because even with my locker engaged, one of my front tires just wasn't spinning.
Your front locker in? No!
So while I tried to go up that obstacle, I noticed that I have a broken berth, and Justin's rig stopped running. So he's still kind of stuck over there trying to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna jack this thing up and see if I can fix it on the trail. Well, my working theory was maybe the actuator wasn't going in all the way and it wasn't fully locked, but I debunked that theory because it was fully locked. And I'm looking at like what's probably Burfield soup here, and like, well, I think I just gotta do the berths. So I'm putting the actuator back in, and yeah, next up is to go into the axle further. So it turns out it was in fact blown up berth. Well, not entirely blown up. The cage on the inside was completely cracked and falling apart, and that was more than likely my culprit. So Justin happened to have a complete Burfield with axle shaft that I've tossed in there. It looks like it should be good to go, and yeah, should be back on the trail shortly, seeing how we only got like 20 minutes of trail in today so far.
Unless the Burfield that you got for me is not good.
True.
Then we're in a situation.
One thing I find super interesting watching back this footage is what a difference my longer wheelbase makes over the first generation pickup, where it seems Justin would be struggling trying to have both his front and his rear tires trying to climb different ledges at the same time, and it seems like I just have an easier time. With my longer wheelbase, either my front or my rear is able to stay on a surface with grip, being able to pull me up obstacles.
Thank you guys for watching this week's episode of Dirt Garage, and I hope you enjoyed it. I threw the links to Justin's YouTube channel in the video description if you want to check out more on that first gen build. He's got a whole series on it. And if you guys could do me a huge favor and smash the thumbs up button on this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And hey, consider subscribing. I upload weekly Toyota building, wheeling, and off-roading content. Anyways, I'll see you next week. Peace.
Yeah, let's go. I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get me faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others saying that I'm blessed.